Hello and welcome to Daily Dose Radio, a 5-minute-a-day podcast studying the Psalms verse by verse, recorded here in the dining room of the Bible Bistro, located in Sharonville, Ohio. Hey there friends, welcome back to Daily Dose Radio here in the Bible Bistro. And while you're cruising around on the internet, why don't you stop by www.my-dailydose.com. That is where the Bible Bistro webpage resides. So check that out, my-dailydose.com. And while you're there on the internet, check out the Bible Bistro YouTube channel. I'd appreciate a subscription there. That helps YouTube to suggest the videos to other folks. So thank you for helping out with the YouTube page, or channel rather. Today we're looking at verses 9 and 10. Here in Psalm 18. So we come to the end of the week. This has been the intro to Psalm 18. Psalm 18 is a song of praise. It comes right after his prayer for deliverance in 17. We have now this song of praise in 18. And as I said, this is the seedbed for so many themes throughout the book of the Psalms that not only David takes up, but other writers take up some of these very same themes. We've been looking at this theophany of prayer, which begins in verse 7. Today we're going to be reading verses 9 and 10. So, if you have your Bible, why don't you turn there. If you don't, I'll be glad to read those for you. Verses 9 and 10. He bowed the heavens and came down, and a cloud was under his feet. He rode upon a cherub and flew. He flew upon the wings of the wind. So, yesterday we looked at the very apocalyptic language of earthquake and shaking and trembling and burning and fire, and coals are caused to be lit by it, and the fire in his mouth devoured. So this all is very apocalyptic. It's very tumultuous, isn't it? I mean, all this and all of it in response to prayer. Oh yes, when you pray, God hears and he answers. And for David, this is the way that he answered. He answered with this kind of strong response. And do you know that he will answer your prayer that way too? So not only do we have all the shaking, trembling, and burning there in verses 7 and 8, but now we come to 9. He bowed the heavens and came down. So you remember back in Genesis chapter 1 when he put in the vault of the heavens. That's the Hebrew word there for firmament is vault. So it's like an iron dome in a sense. It's that vault over the land. It keeps the waters above from flooding the land below. So there's this vault. Only God could make it. Only God can bow it. So he bows it so that he can come down. He doesn't want to disturb everything. He just wants to come down. So it says he bows it. So he's even willing to do this to answer your prayer. He's willing to shake things. He's willing to burn things. He's willing to bow the heavens. He's willing to come down here and take care of matters in person. A cloud was under his feet. He rode upon a cherub and flew. He flew upon the wings of the wind. Does he need a cherub to fly? Does he need the wings of the wind to help him fly? No, he doesn't. He doesn't have to fly. He doesn't have to bow the heavens. All this language is just symbolic for his power, his ability, his care, his mercy. It all describes his great grace, because what is he doing this for? Why is he doing this? He's doing this in answer to David's prayer. I cried. To my God I cried. He heard my cry. My cry was before him. It came into his ears. So his response now is to come down and to do something. So he bows the heavens. He comes down. The clouds under his feet. He rides on a cherub. He flies with the wings of the wind. Why is that? Because he is expressing his mercy towards his servant. And ladies and gentlemen, just like David his servant, so you too, when you pray, God will bow the heavens and come down. Join me again next week. We will take up verse 11, which is even more of this theophany, here on Daily Dose Radio. Thanks for listening to Daily Dose Radio. For more fresh and delicious Bible studies, podcasts, books, and more, check out the Bible Bistro online and on YouTube. Join me again next time for Daily Dose Radio.